artists take great pride in really getting down to the details. Original Iron Man, you have 60 different doors or something like that. So it's kind of crazy. But I mean, it's not only the graphical stuff necessarily that brings a level to life. So we always talk about this living and breathing worlds, and that also comes down to NPCs, the characters, the people actually were not directly involved in the mission or the story, but they're just part of the world, and you realize that as they act naturally and have this awesome dialogue, and you discover like this mini story within the level, and you can follow that, and all that comes together in just like this really cool experience.
When you write the script, do you feel you go more of a film screenwriting kind of route, or do you still feel you write for a game, or it's a little mix of both?
Well, it depends on, there's the main story, obviously that's a fixed linear storyline, which is pretty much like writing for a TV series, and then there's the actual in-game missions, that's completely different. That's like writing for almost like a multiverse of possibilities, because you have to consider every eventuality of what the player might do. That's a completely different discipline altogether.
I feel Hitman stayed mostly the same age throughout the games. I know other series like Max Payne have aged the main character and that kind of thing. Do you guys ever see yourself going that kind of route, or even doing like a young Hitman kind of direction, like a prequel?
He definitely looks younger in this iteration, but that's an artistic choice. We still stick to the timeline set from the beginning, but at the same time we of course reimagine things as we go along. Games used to be a lot more simplistic or cartoony in a way, and we are going for much more naturalistic, more mature tone now. So obviously we acknowledge all the events from the previous game, but you also have to kind of reimagine them in a different light, because this game it has a completely different feel to it.
It has to fit the universe, right?
Yeah,
the visuals have to fit. And also imagine if you would play like Super Mario at his actual age, he would have a really hard time jumping those blocks.
It's been quite a while.
But he ages well, that's for sure.
He has a great voice actor. I remember seeing him in a video on YouTube, and he looks just like the guy.
He does.
Really surprised.
He does. And he's such a great dude. He's a really cool guy.
Yeah, he's been with us from the beginning. He's always been the voice.
What do you think is the biggest addition to this version compared to the other ones?
Well, wow.
There's so
many actually.
Maybe the newest option to use in the gameplay that you couldn't in the other one.
I'd say the opportunity system, at least as a writer, the opportunities are these little, we call them guided fantasy fulfillment, which is like each opportunity is a little subplot that's a way to complete the mission that is in character. It's how 47 could have done it. Whereas some of the improvisation you do when you play around with the sandbox is not necessarily how he would do it. He always only kills his target, and he does it perfectly, flawlessly. He's never seen, never heard. So I think that's the kind of the biggest, at least as a writer, in gameplay terms, it's probably the biggest addition, because it allows you to create these guided experiences that are very much in line with the fantasy, while being challenging and fun gameplay at the same time. So it's opening up a little bit. It's definitely easier than just going in cold and improvising.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's a way to embrace more casual players as well.
Yeah, I would say to me it's like just due to our new episodic structure, we're in a position that we, of course we have our episodes that we more or less put out monthly, right? But in between that, we have a constant stream of really awesome content. So every week we have new escalation moves, we have elusive targets and all that good stuff. And it's just a massive amount of really, really awesome content. So if you really go down to it and want to play every single mission that's available right now, you'll be there for a couple of 100 hours. Yeah.